lawsuit against Nike yesterday to try and reclaim control over his claw logo that he says he created. The lawsuit says Kawhi made the logo in 2011, showcasing his large hands, initials, and jersey number. Now, back in March, Nike told Kawhi they own the property rights to the logo. Nike then demanded he stop the unauthorized use, or what they call the unauthorized use of the logo. Shannon, where do you weigh in on this, Nike or Kawhi?
Skip, now that I'm looking at it, now I can see, I thought it was just his hand, but you can see it's the K and the L.
That's clever.
I just noticed that. Oh! Skipper, look. Kawhi wants to take control of his property because he says, look, I came up with this logo. It's a very similar situation to Roger Federer. Skip, you know, Roger Federer was with Nike for a long period of time. He had the interlocking RF, which Nike came up with, I believe, in 2009. He left to go to another, I think, a Asian brand, Japanese company called Uniqlo. I think that's how you say it. He left before his contract was up. Nike, I think, is going to turn it back over to him because it's his, you know, they stopped selling Federer's clothes on their website and everything like that. So they turned it back over to him. Now, it's going to be very interesting, and I don't want to get to it in all the minutia. How's this contract written? Because Nike is saying, look, yeah, you might have came up with it, but we copyrighted it. Skip, that's like something, you come up with something, but I patent it. Guess who gets credit for it? It's mine. And so, hopefully, and Kawhi's like, hold on, I'm as big as I'm on an international stage now, because like you said, Skip, even though he won the Finals MVP, that was Duncan, everybody knew Manu and Tony Parker. He kind of flew up under the radar. Now, he's a household name on a large scale. He's with a brand that's really known for running shoes, New Balance. They're not known for basketball shoes. And Kawhi's like, it's my opportunity to try to grow my brand now.
Okay.
So I want it. I'm Claw, K-L, big hand.
Okay.
I want it. Nike's like, nah, bruh, stop. They sent him that letter, that cease and desist.
Okay.
One of
so
those.
you betting on Claw or Nike here?
If the Nike got some money.
I said.
Nike got a little money.
I'm going to bet on Nike. That's just me. It's not exactly a fly-by-night operation as in maybe K-N-I-G-H-T as in Phil Knight.
Yeah.
They've been in business for a while.
They've been in
Nike,
business for a
you know?
minute, yeah.
And I just checked this out before the show. They're the #1 most valuable sports brand in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to bet on Nike.
But Skip, why do they want it? Why do they want it? Let that man have it.
I am assuming something got signed away. There was a form that signed away the intellectual property rights of said logo to Nike. And so the contract was the contract, and they're not commenting on any litigation yet, so we're not sure about Nike's side of this. But the two issues I have is, number one, it's very intriguing to me that I assume this is from Uncle Dennis. This is number two's uncle, who now controls all of his business operations, all of his management operations. And it's interesting, you have filed suit in the middle of the NBA Finals, which, this is just me, it's a little disrespectful to the Toronto Raptors organization and team because it's a small distraction. It's like, why are you doing it right now? Couldn't you wait until you backed it up by winning the MVP in the finals?
Well, Nike probably sent him that letter, says, we need you to stop, you know, monetizing this. And he's like, hold on, you're not going to tell me what to do. It's mine. I created this logo.
Okay.
And so I just wish, Skip, Nike's not going to sell any more property with the Nike swoosh and that claw emblem. Just let him have it. I don't understand, you know, what you try to do. He wants to put it on his New Balance or any T-shirts or anything that he wants. And I get it. But what's Nike going to do with it? If they gave Roger Federer the RF back, they can give him that back, Skip.
I'm sure they're saying a contract was a contract, and we took you on when you were nobody.
They let Roger Federer out of his contract.
Roger Federer is a whole lot bigger than this guy ever has thought about being.
So that's why they should have held him on to him and let Kawhi go.
All right, and
you keep the big fish, you let the little fish go.
The second issue I have is I got to give this guy the chutzpah to have to take. He was the first player in the history of the San Antonio Spurs to take on the classiest organization in sports. I believe he quit on that organization, but he had the guts, along with Uncle Dennis advising, to take on my Spurs.
And he won.
Took him on.
And he won.
He just quit his way right out.
No, he won.
Oh, okay.
To tell the whole story now, you said he took him on, he won.
Okay. Well, has he won? He hadn't won the finals yet.
No, he got out.
Okay.
He didn't want to be there anymore.
He
A lot of
definitely
times
didn't
when
wanna
you
be
don't want to
there.
be somewhere, they hold on to you.
All right, by hook or crook, he got out. As I keep saying, crime has paid so far. I'm talking about basketball crime.
Well, the crime was how you treated him. The crime was not believing that he was injured. The crime that you sent those two goons, Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
Goons?
Yeah.
You just called Manu Ginobili
Yeah, they
a
were
goon?
goons.
Okay.
They tried to hijack,
They tried to hijack.
put the man in the chair and put all his teammates around him. Well, we need to know. We think we got a good chance. What's up, bro?
They called him out. My favorite all-time Spurs quote was from Tony Parker after that closed-door players-only meeting in which they put number 2 on the hot seat. You with us or not?
No.
I don't know.
You know, he said no. He said by
I don't think he'd ever spoken a word
He
to
said
any
my quad.
Spur.
He said my quad hurt.
My thigh hurts. I got a thigh bruise. And so Tony Parker then tells the San Antonio media, my injury was 100 times worse than his because he tore his quadriceps muscle, his thigh muscle.
Yes, he did.
Just ripped it in two in a playoff game against Memphis. Then he rushed back so that he could join a team that had a chance to go win it all. If their best player happened to want to play, but he didn't want to play, he wanted out.
Did you know that Tony Parker tore his quad, rushed back, and he ended up in Charlotte?
He did.
After doing all that, it showed you where their loyalty lies. Tony Parker, we appreciate your service, but you
They offered him a deal, but he wanted more money.
No.
Okay.
He wanted more playing time. They say DeJounte Murray and these other, okay. So what was the purpose of him rushing back?
Well, we're getting off subject because the subject is he took on the Spurs and now he's taking on Nike.
Take along.
You want to talk about guts? Man.
But Skip, look, get a man at Skip. Look at there. Give them. What are they going to do with the logo? They just want to hold it just so you can't have it?
No, it's a contract is a contract. I will bet you Nike prevails here. Want to bet?
I'm going to take the claw.
Are you?
I'm going to take the claw. I'm going to take the claw. And I ain't betting against the claw.
Yeah.
He 1 for 1.
Yeah, you're betting for the claw because you're betting against me.
No, I'm betting for the claw.
Yeah.
Skip, you know that's here.
contract.
The man came up with it.
Okay, good. But he sold it to Nike when he
He didn't.
needed
No,
it.
he didn't sell. He didn't. No.
He needed
No. He didn't sell anything to Nike.
Okay.
He sold maybe his likeness.
Okay.
Maybe he sold. Okay, I'm gonna become an endorsee. I'm gonna wear the shoe.
Yeah.
And move.
So he's got a New Balance shoe called
Right.
Two Way.
Ooh.
Well, he went two-way the other night.
Yeah, don't do this, kid.
Yeah, he missed the pass.
And he want to put the claw on the bottom of the shoe.
Did he?
He want to sell T-shirts and merchandise with that on it.
I'm tired of listening to you, but I want to hear LeVar Ball. That's all I care about.
You a hater.
We shall grant your
let's
wish,
do it.
Skip.
You a hater.
Yes!
Up next,
back.
LeVar Ball, the one and only, is here. We'll get his take on Lonzo, Magic,
What's going on?
LeBron,
Welcome
and
back.
of
How
course,
are you?
as always with him, so much more. We're back in
Good to see you. Good. Yes. You lost some weight.